In these Miami streets, chopping it up with the content gurus, man. They over here masterminding. They got some heavy equipment they working with right now.
So look, watch this.
For real.
Damn.
Some big boy lenses. Yeah. That's how you work on your craft.
So now you see how
Connect
the
with
difference
like-minded
is.
people.
So now you can be outside,
And they still bring that light
go
in.
crazy. But that's because this now allows more light in.
What's the ticket on this?
By like 1,200.
1,200.
But
I need to get one of them next week.
so like,
The way you making that mud look.
oh look, still over here. I'll show you so you can see.
Yeah.
That's another thing. How I be focused on it.
So you got the option where you can manual focus or autofocus.
I want to tap the screen and like it focus. So it's focused now.
Getting it together.
So that's what it's called, tracking.
Hey, this one hard.
Oh look, I'm telling you.
It's like a science to this though.
Hey,
for
it's
real.
really hard, bro.
Oh, you can put it right there. That shit costs too much. Look. So look.
The homie Brandon from Miami pulled up on us.
Got them up.
So this how you'll be able to shoot at night. So like, say if you need to shoot late at night, yeah, now look.
That mud so crisp too, bro.
What up,
That
though?
mud crisp.
You good. You can shoot.
But what you do differently besides put the lens on?
So the only thing is, you see right here where it say 1.6,
You change that with this right here?
right here. So you change it actually on this.
Oh, okay.
But see, the lens that lens right there only goes to 3.5. So the only way that you would get it as bright as this is you would have to crank up your ISO. But if you crank up your ISO, it would make your footage blurry. So this is how you get good footage without it distorting it and making it blurry. But yeah, nah.
Them are hard, boy. Hey, that one here.
Crispy, like.
Let me shoot with them one real quick. Them are so hard. Stay right there with
Look, watch you go see. Like.
Yeah.
Stay right there with it. Look this way.
Miami.
Then they
Park
can't
right
get in
here.
there,
Right
man.
that bad.
All right.
Man,
Yeah,
we
them
seen
are
somebody
hard.
just get towed right here. Crazy. So that shot was hard, huh? Yes, sir. Tax Empire Network. Come build your empire. Come turn your tax content up. Come and turn your tax business up. We got everything you need, all the resources, all the equipment, all the systems and structures so that you can be successful. Come train with the bosses and train with the masters.
This mud is crisp. I need to go grab one.
Crazy shots in
Hey, yeah. Cause I had like my first event I had with this mud. It was in a dark steakhouse, bro. And I'm like, bro. And then I shot in log.
And see with this, the
It ain't gonna stay right there.
So what it's doing is, as he's moving, it's tracking. So you only gotta worry about focusing.
So this is better than Canon RS1 2 video.
It depends on your preference. I'm a Sony guy, so I've always. I think the difference is with Canon, the color profile on the pictures are better. So like Canon gives you oranges and reds. When you take pictures, Sony gives you more blues.
What about the video though?
Now video, I think Sony faster.
Okay.
To me,
Yeah, that's why I like these. I slept on Androids. Yeah.
like that's what I think. That's but in my opinion, my experience. Like Nikon is just a photography only camera. Nikon just dropped the new camera that shit glass. But you got that, and then I done seen some people make some fire shit. But it boiled down to the operator too, because you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You gotta know the right lens, you gotta know the right light, you gotta know how to make it do. Because I done
If you
seen-
inside, if you outside.
Because I done seen somebody get with a new camera and the footage look trash because they don't know what they're doing. Then I see somebody with an old camera make that shit look icy because they just been doing it so long that they can like, so
You know how to finesse it.
yeah, it's just
Is it all in the settings though? Like once your settings are straight, like
it's not necessarily the settings, it's knowing the basic principles of operating the camera. So you just gotta know aperture, ISO, and shutter speed and what they do.
yeah.
So like the aperture is letting you know how much light is allowing in or out. Your shutter speed is pretty much how fast your camera is opening and closing its eyes. It's like a blink. So you increase the shutter speed when, say, if I'm trying to shoot something like a basketball game,
Yeah.
and you see how they catch pictures of niggas like, that's because they curve up the shutter speed and it's snapping faster. Or like if you take a picture and you see like it be like dragging or it be like blurry, that's because they took the shutter speed down and there's a delay in the snap. So it's just people gotta know situationally what they trying to do.
Gotcha.
Like it's not a one size fit all. Like it ain't like, oh, I'm just putting on autofocus.
And it's just on. You're right. Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just how that shit goes.
Hey, is it cool if we do like a quick little interview, like a quick little 5-question? I want to talk to you about like content strategy and stuff like that, just kind of for the stream. That's cool. I bet. Let's do it. We already live. Hey, let me. We're gonna put that mic on him. Let me see.
Are you good? Are you gonna shoot with it? Why we do it?
No, I'm gonna shoot
He
with
gonna shoot this.
phone.
Yeah, the
I'm
phone.
gonna just sit this right here.
I'm gonna grab it.
How you want me? Huh?
Oh,
that mic.
Man, I was wondering.
You want me to flip the camera?
I was trying to flip. Yeah, I did. I think I flipped the camera already.
Oh, okay,
I was trying to flip the light though. But maybe I know how to do it. I can just twist it. Put it in this way.
I was gonna say, I know that mud bright.
It's bright, huh? Well, it is dark out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab that mud, bro.
Yeah, that's what I say. You got my number now, so anything you need Sony wise, I'll tell you what to get out of what you need it for, where you want to put it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and cop that mud. It's still on live. You good with that? Here we go.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Will So Serious. I'm with Brandon. What's good? Introduce yourself, man. We in Miami. You know what I'm saying? We having a great conversation, and I was already going live. I thought that would be good to really connect with you, man. Introduce yourself to the people.
Alright, what's going on? My name is Brandon. I'm the creator and curator of Just Create a Brand, creative agency that helps with content strategy and video production, photography as well. So That's just a little bit of what
I like that name. Just create the bread. Where that come from?
So Just Create the Brand is funny because I'm a former athlete.
Okay.
So, Nike is just do it. So I've always wanted to be the Nike of production. So that's why I was like, just create. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about it. I think the biggest thing that stops a lot of creators is the thought process, the lack of just executing. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because you see so much in today's time. So it's just like, dang. With access to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all those things, you see what people who may be a little bit more established are doing, and it kind of makes you intimidated. But everybody as a creative has their own creative process. They have everything that makes them uniquely them. So I think just embracing that motto of just create, it kind of helps you embody that, you know what, whether it's perfect or not, I'm creating, and it's a creation that came from me. Do it.
It's like stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
Get the brand out here.
Get it out. And it is funny because even though I can sit here and talk to you about what it means, the name really derived because it's a message
To yourself. Okay.
So every time that I explain it, every time I explain it, because I started off, I had those moments where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Like,
gonna think on it a little bit longer. Yeah.
Like, so I was one of those people. So I know for a fact that there's a billion other people out there that have phenomenal ideas, but they just can't do it. And that's, I think, one of the hardest things to get over is not only just the opinion of others, but the opinion of yourself. Because you are the only person that sit with yourself every day. So you could, if people outside talking BS, you know what I'm saying, you can just go home, go in the house. But how do you handle when you sit in the house by yourself?
So how did you get over that? Cause like, what are some steps you try to help your clients take to just create that brand? What are some things that you can do to try to get that out there? Of course, it seems like you help them communicate that. But what are some things you tell them to help you get going?
For starters, I tell them to get rid of the expectation of perfection. Because nobody's perfect, we're not robots.
Right.
So if you wait for it to be perfect, you'll be waiting for forever. And which is another thing that I had to deal with myself. So that's the first thing that I let them know, that you just started. It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be perfect. So
okay
if you waiting for that, you're gonna be waiting forever.
Yeah.
Another thing that I tell them is that it's easier to execute things when you have a plan. It might not always go to plan, but if you wake up every day and you don't have a plan and you try to accomplish something, you don't know how to stay on track when the issues come. Versus if you got a plan and the issues come, then you like, all right, cool. You can make the adjustment, or even you could be prepared to have a contingency plan.
Right.
But if you don't have a plan, there's no way in the world you gonna have a contingency plan because you didn't have no plan to start with. So that
when it go disarray, you probably just throw it all up.
And it's so, like, I kind of look at it like a baby. Like, when you first started your creative process and just finding like your voice creatively, you have to get past that first stage of like, you're gonna hit something that where it's like, it's gonna deter you. And how you respond to that is really gonna determine how everything will go. So you might have a moment where it's like, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I had so many instances when I first started where camera didn't start, camera wasn't in focus, it's like all type of stuff going on, like, but how I responded to that really determined how I got here today. And I'm not even going to sit here and say that I started with a plan, because I had to learn to develop a plan in part. I was just hungry, and I just wanted to create, which I think is the best and organic way to do it. But as you continue to do it, you just have to develop a mindset. I need to create.
So as we progress into that conversation, content needs a plan as well, right? So at first you're just hungry, you want to create. A lot of people out there just throwing, reels up, pictures, whatever. There's really no focus or vision behind it. What would you say to someone that should start taking content strategy serious? What does that actually mean? What does it mean to have a content plan?
Okay, well, to have a content plan, and before we even go into that, I think that's step 2. Okay. Step 1 is depending on what phase you're in, whether you're just beginning or if you are established. If you are established, you need to start off with something. You need to sit down and audit what your content looks like. You need to also give yourself real data. So say, hey, I've posted 50 videos so far. What does my top performing video look like? What does my worst performing video look like? What do people like? What do people comment on? So that you can have a base on where to go. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you trying to build something, but you have no sense of direction. Where to start? And if you are starting off and you don't have data to give you numbers, I think that you need to establish how you want to position yourself in the context of stuff. So, like for me, for our content strategy, I've developed 2 personal strategies that I pretty much give to my clients and say, hey, do you want to go A or do you want to go B? And from there, then we determine how you build it. So one of my strategies is for an authority. So it's called an authoritative strategy. So what that does is that positions you to be an expert in your field. So you create content around your field and you provide testimonials, you provide XYZ, things like that, to where now you're able to, when people scroll and they say, oh, that's the person I would want to because you know what we're talking about. You get what I'm saying? You're building trust. You get what I'm saying? And then the other strategy is just more so you put in real world examples of what you've done or how you do it in real time. And so from there, you just determine how you want to do it. Huh? Stream it. Huh? So we're talking about content. So we do content strategy for brands.
Brands? Okay.
So you got Instagram or something?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm here for Miami Fashion Week.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Is that happening this week?
Oh, that's awesome.
So we have a production company and creative agency called Just Spring Brands.
No way. Okay. Yes, it's gonna be awesome. Sorry, not
No, you're
saying
good.
that.
And this is how it works.
But
This is how it works.
literally networking, connections, and stuff.
So when is the fashion week? Are you? Is that this week?
So I have a show tomorrow, but
Have a show tomorrow?
technically next week.
It's next week.
It is next week.
Okay.
Because it's
They
all
have some
next week,
like
right?
smaller shows.
I know. So they have the American Black Film Festival.
And Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret is going
Yes,
on too?
that's tomorrow and Saturday.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes.
It's a lot of people gonna be in Miami. Yeah.
Yes. It's
Okay.
crazy.
So you're walking in the show tomorrow?
I am.
Oh, that's
yes.
lit.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
awesome.
Awesome.
It's definitely, it is interesting because we just expanded from that into Is fashion, is it running this week? Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I just get mixed. Like I was at New York Fashion Week.
Gotcha.
So that's why I'm licensed fashion.
Okay, no, for sure.
What's your
It's a
name?
pleasure to meet you. Your name?
I'm Masha.
I'm Brandon. Nice to meet you.
What's your Instagram? We'll connect you so we can follow some YouTube page.
You gotta give us some tips on the ladies on how to
Yeah, how to get their stuff together.
Well, honestly, like I was not expecting to be here at all. I just like took a whim and I'm out here. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want so the people can hear you. Okay.
yeah.
Already.
But today I flew in today. So
Okay. Just got down here. You got a show tomorrow.
yes.
All right. Well, good luck with the show.
Freaking love. Yes. Designer. But my Instagram. When did you guys Instagram?
I'll send you the YouTube.
go work. These guys are in business. So
No way.
Yeah, we're just connected.
That's what Miami is.
that's what it's about. And I just was explaining. I was
Give you some photos. You guys, videos, photos.
I was gonna say you did do something like
Of course. Yes. How long are you guys on here?
I live.
Oh, you live here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that'll be easy, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
the Instagram I follow it. Okay, yeah.
Also, always like we didn't.
I honestly don't have a time guide. So like I'm leaving like whenever you because I really don't know like what I'm gonna do.
No. Practice. Always need to practice before we go.
Yeah, I'm totally down. Totally. Even like down to
I can't take this. And that only goes so far. So I just was so like, all you gotta do is have a different like, and it sparks
no,
a
literally.
conversation.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like I was down the strip and there was nothing.
There's nothing?
It's Thursday, so
Yeah, it's Thursday. So tomorrow, pop it.
yeah.
Tomorrow all the way into next week.
Memorial.
It's gonna be bad.
I thought today was gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's Friday. Start Friday. People flying in. Yeah, people just getting in.
Yeah,
People flying
tired.
in. So it's gonna be a live next 2 days.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Likewise.
too.
I sent you the link to the YouTube.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
That's
man.
Miami.
Yeah, that's what's up. Now you got another lane with the models and stuff.
It's so funny, like going back to what we was just talking about. Like, sometimes as a dream, you just gotta go out. And she said she was like, I just kind of like put me to sleep, and like that embodies the just community. Even though she's not creating, she's just taking action. That's really what it's all about. Just take action. Like even if you land, like the biggest thing that I be trying to tell myself and other people is like somebody tell you that, you know, aim for the moon, and even if you don't hit the moon, you still gonna be the stars. So it's like
So on that conversation we were talking about like becoming an authority, right? So we got a lot of people from the tax industry that's gonna be watching this. Give them a few tips, things that they need to do to position themselves as an authority in the industry. I know you work with some tax folks, your sisters in taxes and stuff. So what are some things that you kind of coach the tax folks?
I would say one of the strong pieces of content that I would say you can use, especially in the tax industry, is testimonials, because that authenticates your customer service, that authenticates how good you are at what you do, and that also just authenticates the overall experience. And so the good thing about this, what I tell my clients is that the biggest mistake that I see the people who tax industry make is that they wait until tax time to position themselves. When if you wait till tax time, 85 to 90% of people already know what they're going to. So, and you also have the bigger tax boroughs that's pumping out content and media year round. TurboTax, like TurboTax, talk about taxes in December, like November. So it's like that's another thing too is you want to stay present year round.
Yeah.
So if you work with 50 people during the tax season, and that might be on the low end, never depending on how big or small that is. Even if you took 50%, not even saying you get all 50, you take 25, and you do one testimony a week. You got 25 weeks of somebody saying you helped me. Who's not gonna come to you after 25 weeks of 25 different people saying, I had a good job. I did. He got me X, Y, Z. So it's about that. Like I think another thing that a lot of people that I wouldn't say they make a mistake and just ill-advised is that they flood all their content too fast. So like you got 25 testimonials and you posted 5 every week. And you're like, oh, I want to be seen, I want to be seen, I want to be seen. Yeah, you're only going to be seen for a 2-3 month time frame. Where I could do one every 2 weeks and stay present for 5-6 months.
Seem like new people coming in. Yeah.
And so that's also another thing I'm saying is just like get your testimonials and purpose them correctly. You know what I'm saying? But I never fault people for not knowing what they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So some of those things you get educated on by having conversations and talking to people who do know. That's like, for example, I can't get mad if I do something wrong tax-wise because I didn't talk to the people who do taxes. You get what I'm saying? So everybody has a lane and expertise in what they're good at. I wouldn't advise nobody to do taxes because I don't know anything about taxes. That ain't my lane. Right? So I think that's also another thing too. Don't be afraid to admit or ask for help. Like, never be afraid of that. Like,
So as we wrapping up, man, it's so let the people know like they have to look at them in Miami.
y'all need to do their taxes. They get bread. They get bread. Like,
yeah. No, this has been a dope conversation, bro. Like for real. Like you're a wealth of knowledge, man. And I can tell you like you're laid back with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're willing to pour and help. Like we just chopping it up and we just turn the camera on and start like really diving into some high level tactics and strategies people can use, man. So I definitely appreciate that. Any last thoughts around content and branding, man? I know branding is a whole nother conversation we can talk about all night, but like the importance of branding, what does that what are your mindset around that? It's like just be a brand, but what is a brand? Like branding can mean so many different things. It's not just a logo. So like what are your thoughts around that? Like when people is making a brand, what would you tell them as far as what that is?
Branding is your reputation. Branding is what people think about your name or your business. And so that could be very good or that could be very bad. And I think that branding is more experience based than it is what you can do. And what I mean by that is that like anybody can give you a product. It's not hard to do a product. You got, for example, when it comes to, for example, restaurant, anybody can cook. But the experience that you get going to Chick-fil-A versus McDonald's is a branding. You get what I'm saying? That's down to the customer service, down to they not open on Sundays, which can also mean to depending on. So it's the culture, it's how you operate, it's the
experience that the client gets with your services.
and branding boils down to your belief system as well. Things that you believe, like down to integrity, down to do you value hard work? Like it's a lot of those things. So a brand is also something that compounds. Like it takes years to develop a brand. So like a lot of people have this misconception that like, hey, I've been going hard for 6 months. It takes years, and also a very important thing that I just want to say before we even leave, if I don't say anything else, is the fact that like you can spend 25 years building a brand and you can lose it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I thought you would get to that. You said it takes years to build it, so you can lose it overnight.
Lose it in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta protect it with your life.
And it definitely, excuse me, and it definitely don't have to be anything you do firsthand. Somebody could watch how you handle somebody else and be like, oh no, like, and somebody told me that a bad review travels 10 times more than a good.
That's true.
So it's people who could be thinking about working with you, and somebody had a bad experience, and now, boom, 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 it's not.
Domino.
It's a domino effect. You know what
I'm thinking about like the stuff with Cheyenne Bryant that's going on.
Yeah.
Like how her brand is kind of being damaged in a way. I don't know, you see what's going on with that? So it's just like being able to protect your brand and like maybe do some damage control. But you probably need to come in and start doing some damage control to try to get the trust of the people again. Like, what's your thoughts on that? Because like once it happens, certain things you can't, people might go on social media, blast you, whatever the case.
The biggest thing being a brand myself and building my brand and all of those things is that you're going to have people who support your brand, agree with your brand, and also dislike it for whatever personal reason.
Literally.
So I think that the biggest mistake that brand creators and owners fall into is focusing on the people who don't want to be. And so if it's 10 people, you get what I'm saying? If it's 10 people out there and 4 of them don't like it, cool. I appreciate your honesty and letting me know, is there anything that I can do to fix it? If you tell me no, it's cool. But I gotta focus on these 6 of it. Because I need these 6 people to advocate and be my allies. You get what I'm saying? Like, I need other people to vouch that, okay, he might have had a bad day. Everybody got a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it was all bad days. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you have a character to apologize and try to rectify, then everything is up for example, look at Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
They tried to throw Shannon Sharp in the dirt. What he did, he took his bruises, handled it like a man, chin up, and still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing is if you live for people's praise, you're gonna die with it. Yeah, if you need a conviction, you're not gonna have it. So you just gotta be true to yourself.
Appreciate you, bro. Fire.
Hey, man, I need a copy of that. I didn't
I
see
got
that.
you, dog.
I didn't see that. This is my first ever stream, y'all. Like,
Yeah, man. We streaming tonight, man.
you gonna
Straight
put me
jam.
on, you gonna put me on
Yeah,
something.
hey. Now we got some momentum. Let's keep it
Yeah,
rolling.
for sure. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Y'all see what's up, Tax Empire Network. That's your boy Brandon, man. Shout out to Instagram and everything, where they can find you at.
All right, so my name once again is Brandon, and you can follow me at Just Create the Brand, Just Create _ the brand. And also our website is justcreatethebrand.com. So check us out, holla at us, need help with your business, content strategy. We're here to help.
Absolutely, man. It's a wrap, man. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.